Alright, we're going to try it again. Had some slight technical difficulties there. We're going to go ahead and start here. Again, my name is Eddie Akiba, and I'm the host of the Imposter Syndrome podcast. Today, we're going to be playing some Romeo is a Dead Man on the BGBC, the Backlog Gaming Broadcast Company. This is my Twitch and YouTube channel, where I do all my gaming. This month, we're on the Backlog Blitz. We are playing Romeo is a Dead Man. This is the latest game from the Creative Genius Suda 51, the Japanese developer, Grasshopper manufacturer. So this is a third-person action adventure hack and slash style game. You go to a spaceship in between levels, and it's just like 2D kind of thing. Alright, so go talk to Blue Mountain. This one. Which one is Blue Mountain? Oh.
Romeo.
I've been waiting for you, dead man. Where's Deputy Director Kimberly? He was called back to base. He won't be joining us today. So what's up? What's up? Where are your manners? This is your workplace. You know. Do you understand your duties? You're a special agent. Yeah, I know. If so, then good. You need to figure it out on your own. Now then, we've discovered a new singularity. Hurry up and head to the scene. Come on, man. At least give me a little more info. Just stay calm. The fugitive in question is Dr. Herbert C. Hill. He's hiding out at Sector Atropos in 1992 at the St. Impisium Asylum. It seems he's planning a big jump to the future over there. We need to capture him before it's too late. What kind of bad stuff has this guy done? Organ trafficking. He colluded with Phantasm to gather organs from time periods where wars rage, and then sell them in different eras. If you want to hide a tree, find a forest. It's not so odd for a few body parts to go missing on the battlefield. Pretty sly, to be honest. He's also under suspicion of kidnapping and a large number of children in 1284. Whoa, we've no time to sit around. It's quite difficult to find his hiding spots throughout time. Not to mention he may have made contact with Juliet. Juliet, for now, hurry on, over to the asylum. Okay. Grandpa, if we keep doing this, will we really save the world? Who knows? When it comes to messing with space-time, nothing is ever straightforward. I'm sure there are reasons they do things they do the way they do. Don't worry about space-time, just leave that all to me. I'd sure like to. Impius was locked up in the 1970s, and the asylum has supposedly been abandoned ever since. Anyway, let's head out. Alright. I want to check out some stuff, though. My upgrades. Let's see here. Can I upgrade any of these? These are my weapons. Don't believe I can upgrade these yet. No. What about ranged weapons? Yeah, I should probably upgrade these, the machine gun at least, next time I get upgrades. Do I have any?
That's right.
Alright, so this guy still uses the items. Let's see what we got here. Grab one of these. Yes. That gives me like a special ability that I can use. It's a consumable item. This is a weird like mini game where you unlock stat upgrades. I forgot. How do you put? Fuck. How do you? Okay. Nice. Take that. Alright. Just talk to this lady. You can make curry. Look at that. Listen to that music. That's some good music. That's some chill music right there. Alright, so it doesn't look like I can make new stuff. Don't have the ingredients. This is like literally a painting that talks to you. I've heard you're going into the asylum. I sense something unsettling about that place. Be careful. Good work, Special Agent Romeo. Your eyes seem to have a way of seeing the world that reveals its true nature. You think so? If you're praising me, I might blush. Then perhaps you'll find this story of use. What kind of story? When I was a gladiator, we were bound by iron chains to the terror of death. A philosopher once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." That's Epictetus Epithia, right? He was one of them stoic fellas. Like, he didn't laugh or something. No matter what physical constraints one is bound by, one must never let their mind and soul be violated by another. That is every man's final and greatest freedom. My body might look like this, but my soul keeps fighting. I'll keep doing my best. A fine response. The asylum, huh? That place is so gloomy.
Romeo.
What's up, Romeo? I'm just doing this trivia quiz and I can't seem to figure out this answer. What's the hint? The greatest striker in the world, but I don't know shit about soccer. Leave it to me. So who is it? The greatest striker in the world? It's gotta be Ruud van Nistelrooy, right? After he left the Dutch league for Manchester United, he also won the PFA Player of the Year award. So random ass dialogue. He even won the Premier League and earned 2 Eredivisie titles to boot. But when he and the manager Ferguson had a falling out, he moved to Real Madrid. The guy was a real master of control. He could sink any kind of ball into the net. Well, he wasn't much of a dribbler. I guess you could call him the best player in the world, no? It's a tough one, but you sure know a lot about soccer. I'll do some more research and come back if I need more help. Sure thing. Okay.
What? Yay!
So I don't know what the purpose of this is.
Let's get started.
Welcome to the time-shocking labyrinth. Let's see here. Excited. I can hear the metronome of your love. No one can stop the sweet beating of one's heart. Let's see, I haven't checked. Honestly, what if your temperature was at room temperature? Just kidding. My job isn't about your body temperature, but the temperature of your heart. You might be experiencing the early stages of love. Okay. Don't remember. When you dream about something you're not supposed to know about, the switch flips on to make you forget. Did you feel a little uneasy this morning? That might be proof that we met in your dream. How about my heart? If you can feel the pain, then you're fine. If you can't feel anything, then it's probably serious. Are you ready to let me examine your heart? Sure, why don't you cry with them? The person crying must be thinking, you're my partner in this synchronized swimming competition of tears. What would you do if that person were me? See you. See, I don't know what that is. What the purpose that is for.
Okay, fine.
Alright, so these are like stuff I can unlock. What about cooldown time? Alright. Steal jobs. Steals a bastard seeds from a target in front of it. Only ones that can be taken from a single enemy. Alright. Creates an area around the generation point that absorbs blood from enemies who step into it. Alright. Let's harvest these. Amiable Gloria. I love that shit. So these are like things that you can. They're kind of like turrets. I don't know. They're like NPC player characters that assist you. That are on like cooldowns. Can't sleep alone. Edgar. That's a good name. I'd love that part. Alright. We're gonna... So you plant seeds and they grow into, like, stuff. Where is Nosferatu one? And, let's do... Thunder Chain, how about that? Alright. I think we're about ready to go to the next level. That's my bike. Bike is cool. Alright, so we're going to go up here and we're going to start this mission. Really quick, I'm going to get comfy though. My dog has stolen my side of the couch. No, he's good. Okay. Alrighty. Should you be headed over for that scanner? Or steering wheel instead of coming over here? Miss Bread Brown. It's pretty crazy something as big as the last night can move so smoothly through space-time, don't you think? What you on about? Have you paid any attention? You know the origin of this ship is the space-time bike your grandpa invented. All we did was use the same technology at a larger scale. Wait, seriously? Is that true, Grandpa? I just made the thing. I don't know about all that. Of course you wouldn't. It all happens after the time you're living in right now. The Professor Benjamin Stargazer that exists in 2019 originally created humanity's first time machine. At the same time, the destruction of space-time that we call the Great Loss became the impetus of all this. As well, recovery efforts for the Great Loss continued, so did the redevelopment of the space-time bike. You'll see the completed form in 2028. The ship too uses a redesigned all-purpose version of its engine.
Grandpa.
So everything started with Grandpa then. You're really amazing, Grandpa. I just made the thing! What's so amazing about that? 2019 is a good year to have invented a time machine. Because that's when the whole goddamn world cracked and lost its fucking mind. Alright, let's see here. Scanning fragment universe. Man, this part is actually kind of annoying. Ah. That's cool. Dimensional seer. Alright, so let's check out some stuff here first though. You have more badge slots. Okay. Alright. Bastards. Do we have all this shit. Alright, let's so I need to reset these. This one here, alright. Powerful Scream. Slow Ballad. What's that one? Let's make that. Hey, buddy. And do I want to do... This is pretty good. Hey! Do you want to come on my lap? Come on. The cat has made an entrance. Alright, so this is pretty good. Sorry. We go air, equipment, spazer. That's my machine gun. Alright, I can... These are badges, these are like boosts. Those are my pins. Yeah, I need to do this one. Alright, that's good.
Registered. Registered.
So I need to steer the thing to the anomaly. Along the way.
Registered. Registered.
So there's this, but I also want to... You can do these like challenge areas that will unlock stuff. But normal.
Registered. Registered.
That allows you to unlock stuff.
Registered. Registered.
We're gonna go.
Registered. 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 Registered.
Yeah, I think it was that one, right?
Registered.
Because the last time I did this, I did not realize that you could destroy the I did not realize you could destroy the warp things that warp into enemies, so I could have beaten this thing very easily, but I didn't, so we're just gonna go back to this. No, go to the other way. Oh my god. Yeah, enter it. I would like to enter it. Hey, bud. We're gonna do this one thing, and then we're gonna go start the level. Is it? Yeah, it's up here. Is it? Shit. Ah, no. I have managed to completely how to forget this game in like the last time that I played it. So, alright, it's weapons. Alright. Where is the... I need to switch weapons. Yeah.
Here come the rockers!
I need the fucking So these areas act kind of as almost like the Chalice dungeons in Bloodborne, since they're kind of like randomly generated. Alright, so that's all taken care of, that's all taken care of. Alright. What's the other open door over here?
No hesitation.
And then you go deeper.
Here comes the rocket. It's working.
How do I... Yeah, how do I lock on to these guys? Aim, shoot, attack. R3, right? All right.
Bring in the master.
All right, we'll go ahead and start the next level.
Register.
I'm gonna upgrade my weapons though. Give me one sec here. I'm gonna go ahead and save too. Update. We get next mission.
Registered. Registered. Registered.
Just taking my shoes out, bud. You my streaming buddy? It's a good boy. Hey, you doing okay over there? It's exciting. Huh? Are you sleepy? When I'm done, I'm going on a nice long walk. You can watch some. You can watch Revolution with me tonight. EW Revolution.
I've got a visual on the dimensional seer.
Prepare to fire eternal sleep.
Hey, thanks. Hope you're having a good Sunday too. Let's see here.
Yeah.
By the way, Grandpa, my mask feels kind of weird. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. I modified it in the middle of the night. Why? Well, your mood has changed, right? Okay. And save. We're going to do some weapon upgrades. Does not appear like I have enough. Alright. It's alright. We're gonna go ahead and switch our weapons.
Hello. How may I help you? Are you a first-time patient? Or here for a visit?
I'm here to see Dr. Hill.
Dr. Hill? Do you have an appointment?
Not really.
Is something wrong?
Grandpa, this place is fucked up. I don't like this. Let's go back. We're locked in.
Hey!
Don't freak out, Romeo. All occult things are nothing but hoaxes. That's what my ghost is whispering, at least. That's not true, Grandpa. There are lots of things that scientists can't explain. Most of it is. What? 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 What?
Mr. Stargazer. Mr. Romeo Stargazer. Please come to the North Wing. We have put together a small party welcoming you to the asylum.
Hey!
Okay. Be careful, it's some kind of trap. What kind of choice do we got? Make sure there's no collectibles over here. Your grandfather, Benjamin Stargazer, was born on July 3rd, 1943, in Deptford, Pennsylvania. Now, this was about a week before the Allied forces launched Operation Husky, the invasion of Sicily. He controls space-time. Entropy reversal. Multiple regression type space-time leap devices. His ingenuity and the theory of the so-called time machine is unmatched by any other genius. As a scientist and engineer, Benjamin is one of the few people with such unique talents and abilities. In later years, several machines capable of time travel were developed based on the initial technology he had designed, but he himself created several derivative devices that were different from those others. The fuel for his passion and his curiosity as a scientist, his sense of mission to save those in danger, and his unwavering love for you, yourself, and Luna. With the uncanny abilities he has displayed, it would be surprising if he had attained a position of great power and influence as a master of space-time. However, despite his eccentricity, he is fundamentally a good person and would dismiss such ideas with a laugh. At least the original Benjamin would. Okay. It's like 3 cutscenes in the first 10 minutes of this, so oh well.
What's going on?
What's going on here? The dead ball isn't working? Hey!
There may be some kind of jamming system. Be careful. This is just suddenly so my weapons don't work, I guess. Suddenly I'm in like some survival horror type thing. Okay. In the summer of 1999, Benjamin Stargazer discovered a mysterious object in the forest just past Cassini Drive. Near the base of a black cherry tree reaching 100 feet in height, a greenish, viscous liquid was seeping out of the ground. Viscous, not vicious. Viscous liquid was seeping out of the ground, forming a pool. It seems that his future self had informed him about this location, creating a strange paradox. Later in 1999, Benjamin discovered that emerald flotation possessed quantum properties that exceeded physical energy. Over the next few years, he successfully incorporated this discovery into his own inventions, refining them further to achieve a hyper-innovation centered on the development of a completely new power system. This series of technologies formed the basis of the propulsion system of the space-time ship, built several hundred years later. Since it became known that emerald flotation was the blood that flows through the body of rotters, as well as what serves as their energy source, the theory that rotters are vehicles controlled by emerald flotation has gained traction. Some of the Benjamin clones believe that the substance that make up emerald flotation are likely to possess consciousness and are possibly a higher form of existence than those possessing the genes of Earth-type life forms. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and save.
Shutting down.
Subject 12 is stable post-operation. Subject 17 exhibited brief post-operative delirium. The decline in consciousness levels in both subjects was as predicted, but no further results can be expected from them as test materials. We need to consider notifying Chief Bromden of their transfer tomorrow morning. The following list of candidates is to be submitted to Dr. Hill. Let's go back to, was it over here? Yeah. With some sort of theater performed here under the guise of treatment, there are things hanging here, and you probably don't want to know what's inside of them. Okay? It's overflowing with dirty laundry. It smells horrible. Okay. Wish there was a way to make him run in this level. It's so weird that they just completely, I guess it's cool, but... Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. Have we just come back to the same place again? It looks like a knot in space-time has caused us to enter some sort of loop space. If we can, okay, that goes by way too fast. There's no time for you to read it. Alright.
Yeah.
Seem to be trying to say something. My body is being cut open without anesthesia as I'm about to pass out from the intense pain. I wake up to the sound of my bones being scraped away. This isn't some story about hell. It's happening right here in the real world. Dennis's remnant psyche. Okay.
Hey!
Disappeared. Grandpa, that's a patient's remnant psyche. Their emotions were strong enough to remain in physical form. I don't know how much about the... Okay. Again, goes by way too fast to read that. Is there an option like game settings, subtitle settings? some sort. All right, I already. This is where I was before. That's where it was before. Yeah. Okay. That is what I was. That is where I was before. This level needed a run button. Okay. Toilet, okay. It looks there's... Is it doing the same thing again?
Mr. Stargazer. Mr. Romeo Stargazer. Please hurry up and get over here. All this waiting is gonna make me puke.
Yeah.
We're back again. No, it looks similar, but space-time is different here. The announcement has changed. We need to keep going and fix that knot.
Wait. There's something here.
What the hell is that?
Whatever it is. It's bad news.
Let's try to move discreetly so it doesn't find us.
Yeah.
Oh, is this gonna be a forced stealth mission? Please don't be a forced stealth mission.
Yeah.
Is that nasty sound? We need to find where it's coming from. Stop the tape, yes.
Yeah.
Is that related to the knot too? What a nasty sound.
Hey!
That must have been some pretty serious hatred. First, my name was taken away. I became just a string of numbers. Next, my dignity was taken away. Treated like an animal, and everything from meals to defecation was a mess. At one point, the guard asked me, "Do you even have a reason to exist?" After being beaten and kicked again and again, and after hearing those words whispered over and over, I became convinced that I truly had no reason to exist at all. Okay. Again, I realize this is the same area, but they said something about it changing. Is that the laundry again? Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any other extra collectibles in here. Come on, we're back again. I know it sucks to try to join looking for whatever we're overlooking all along the way. Alright. Are we looking for some sort of item that we need to switch off, like tape, like that was before? Probably something, some other type of key item. Again, I feel like if I go in there, it's gonna kick me back out, right? Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so there is something I'm missing. Alright, so let's invest. So I know nothing's in there. Pretty sure nothing's in here. Shiny black insect carcasses are piled up on the floor. Nothing's over there. Already checked in there. That's just a safe spot. Would I teleport? Alright, been there. Check the stage again. No. Ah, here we go. Okay. They mess with my brain. It seems to be an experiment in memory regeneration. The despair of the moment when my wife and children were cut up as experimental subjects right before my eyes is replayed endlessly. Eventually, I grow exhausted from despair and my consciousness fades away. But I'm made to forget that I'm exhausted from despair at the same time. I forget something that was important to me. At the same time, I forget something that's important to me. And then that despairs were played endlessly again. Yes, I will be in despair for all eternity.
Hey!
What a sad way to exist. I agree. The remnant psyche is gone. I can tell. Let's keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Hey, we can pass through there now. Jesus, that scared the fuck out of me. I'll give you that one, Suda. I shall give you that one, Sam. That was a little scary. Okay.
Give me blue. The blue one. Hold on, I'm using it right now. Oh, just for a second. Come on. Shut up. Jeez. Hey. Sorry.
What's going on?
Nothing. We were just drawing pictures, Dad.
Oh, that's nice. Let me see.
Alright.
Hey, Romeo, don't you fucking get it? Keep slacking off, and I'll rip out your goddamn spinal cord.
Hey!
Alright, now it's changed again. I really hope this isn't the whole level. Something's leaking from a wooden box and it has solidified. Yes. Okay. Thing is creepy. I understand that if you do something bad, you will be punished, but now nothing gets through to them. There's no communication, no spark in their eyes. They look human, but human concepts of good and evil and karma don't apply to them at all. Just what are they now? One after another, people are crushed before my eyes. It's like cutting open a watermelon. As I tremble with fear, my turn comes, my arm is torn off like ground meat, and I am transported into something else.
Hey!
Do you still sense the remnant psyche? I don't sense it anymore. Let's go, Grandpa. Okay. Then why...
Yeah.
It's that crazy thing from before. Hide or run away. How do I run? I don't think I can run. Go, 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 go. Run. Damn it. I went the wrong fucking way. Alright. Go. Alright, let it pass. Go. You climb stairs. Alright, it was slightly unnerving. So this is, yeah, this is creepy. Alright, so made it to the top. Nothing there. Alright. Okay.
Mr. Stargazer. Mr. Romeo Stargazer. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry. 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 Hurry.
Hurry, 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 hurry,
Hey!
How long is it going to go on? Are we actually even fixing the knot? Don't worry, the knot is definitely changing. We're almost there. I hope so. Alright. That's... the hell? Looks like some sort of experiment. That's a really well-made doll. Patrick. Okay. Sure, there's nothing else I can update here. That dude's gonna pop up like behind me or some shit. Even if time travel were possible, only a true fanatic would want to attempt to visit the former St. Impius Asylum. It would be something for a collector of negative experiences. Popularity of lobotomy declined in the late 1950s, but 20 years later, surgeries such as cutting neural circuits in the brain and removing specific areas were still being performed at this facility. The same was true for various organ removals based on H. Cotton's theory, until an investigation was finally launched due to the anguished pleas of the patient's relatives. The facility was something akin to a bizarre exhibition of psychosurgery. Meanwhile, after suffering the misfortune of losing his wife to illness and his 2 young children in a plane crash, Herbert C. Hill became involved in a cross-generational organ trafficking business with Phantasm. The goal was to obtain funds and collect a sufficient quantity of organs from young children. By the time Dr. Hill went into hiding at the asylum, it had become a closed-off, abandoned facility. In 1992, Dr. Hill began conducting experiments using supernatural powers in a dark operating room. That was when the asylum itself, as well as its ghosts, were awakened. So we can go here. I know that. And can I go up? All right. Alright, it's this dude again, still. Oh no, Rosemary, okay. One of those motherfuckers is gonna fucking scare me. They're gonna pop up behind me. That's not Randall, dude. That was the same. That was Patrick. They just reused Patrick's character model. I don't know. And I'm kind of of the opinion that if you're 90% of your game is a fast-paced action hack and slash, suddenly throwing in a slow-paced survival horror level randomly, while cool artistically and creatively, it doesn't really fit the rest of the game, kind of. I don't know. I mean, this isn't terrible, but it's not exactly inspired game design. It's basically the same 4 hallways with different trigger objects that will presumably lead to a boss fight. I already was there. Alright. Right, and is that Patrick? Yeah, that's Patrick. We're gonna save again. Can I just go through the door at this point? It's gonna restart me at the... No, it's gonna warp me back here. Alright. double check everything again here. Right. Already been there. Can't go in there. Did I go down here? I didn't, but nothing is down there. That's the floor I was just on. I could go up there. Ah, there we go. Seems to be some sort of machine that measures brain waves or something. To keep track of time. Alright, that's time. Right, and there's that kid. That's what warped me back. Right? And then this puts me back. Alright, been there. We've been there. Here. And that's the top. What am I missing here? Right? Can't go in there, can't go in there. That's gonna warp me back to the start. I wonder if there's another tape deck behind one of the other like areas here. Like, is it behind here maybe? No. What the hell am I supposed to do here? We'll go back for a second. Right, that's what's gonna warp me. No, what the hell am I supposed to do here? That was the brainwave machine. Do I maybe I'm thinking, can I teleport back to the ship? Maybe I can do that. Like maybe that's some like, haha, trick to you. You can use the teleport. It won't even let me use the teleport. Alright, and then... What the hell am I missing? Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Yeah.
Just explore, do it again one by one. Alright. Alright, we do this methodically. Alright, here's this kid. There's nothing here. Nothing there. I'm gonna run back and go back up the floor. Can't go in there. Nothing there. Should be something like right there. Alright, now instead of going that way, I'm gonna go back. And go up one. Alright. That's the area that's gonna warp me back. That's other kid. Hey, sir. Come on. Yeah, you're good. Good. Come on, lap. Right, that's the brainwave machine. Silly boy. What are you doing? What are you doing, Teddy? Can't go up there. Alright, so we're gonna go down this hallway. So we can go up or we can go down. Let's go up. Nothing up there. Let's go down one. I've already been here. I've already been here. Let's see if I could go down one here. Anything down here? No. What am I missing here? This is not a great level at all. Like, is it something I can't? Oh my god, there's a freaking puzzle element. Alright. You did not explain that at all, that I could move their faces. This is quite morbid. What the fuck am I doing here? Oh, okay, alright. I'm an experimental specimen. Specimens do not require mouths, therefore mine is sewn shut. Specimens do not need to move, therefore my legs have been amputated. On my stomach, directly above where my child should have been, the head of a stranger has been implanted, staring at me constantly. Arms are sewn onto my chest, and legs are sewn onto my shoulders. And I am blamed for not moving. Perhaps I'm not even an experimental specimen, but merely an ornament. What the fuck, man? Oh, shit. What the fuck am I even doing in this game? The stain on the wall moves. No, that's not it. That's my finger. No, it's the finger of the woman who was next to me until last night. This morning I saw her in my dream. It was a sad dream. The doctor says, what wonderful harmony, and sews on a new arm. His arm is warm. It still smells like it's alive. It feels so good to become one.
Hey!
Just how many victims did this place leave? Still sense remnant psyche. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Come on. Again, I ask you, what the fuck am I doing in this game? Alright. And I understand that I need to, like... Alright. The nurse said that the guy in the bed next to mine had been discharged. That's a lie. I saw it in the middle of the night, a strange creature wandering around the hallway. It was wandering around with human body parts hanging all over its body. I was hiding so it wouldn't find me, but the moment it turned around, I saw it. I saw the face of the guy in the bed next to mine, groaning in pain as he was absorbed into its body.
Hey!
Alright, so he says the remnant psyche is gone. I should then be able to... Alright, I need to find that door again, and I should be good, theoretically. Theoretically. Keep going.
Is that really even possible?
Yes. You are a very talented doctor, after all.
It's just hard to believe. Could such power really...
Everyone has their own hidden power. Most people never even realize it, and simply live in ignorance and self-indulgence. But I suppose that's what's considered happiness. A happy death, a pointless life. But you have the ability to choose.
And if I do, then my sons...
That's right. Your sons as well. Desire isn't evil. It's just something that's there. So, depending on how it's used,
Give it to me.
you've made a good choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dead man. Go insane, dead man. History has taught us that the righteousness of the past is also the wrongness of the present. People are swept away, shaken and confused, and then they forget. He who scoffs at the old ways becomes old himself. If heaven and earth are not eternal, then go your own way. Only the will to carry it through can bring forth your own way. Yes. Can't open the door from that side. dead man? Are you satiated, dead man? Creation is a journey down into the subconscious. The purpose is not worth questioning, only to pull up the tail caught in the depths of the underworlds and expose its sludge-covered form. It is the only way to connect oneself with the world. But why do we care what others think of us? Okay, we're back to normal. Good. Alright, we'll save here. 20 minutes, I'm gonna sign off and then get ready for the podcast. But hopefully, maybe we'll be here at the we're gonna do this one. Fuck. Take that. I realize I can go there, but there's other areas that they're not. Well, let's just go ahead and go in there. Are you high, dead man? People once lived together with entheogens. Shamans partook in peyote, chudan teonataktal. And saw God appearing within their souls. Psychedelics are nothing more than the manifestation of the soul. When a person transcends being a person, that is when it manifests. Dead man, do you still insist on going, dead man? A fated mountain road. Your breath is white and low clouds hang in the air. The quiet that comes with when the wind stops blowing, the only sound are distant willow tit and your own footsteps. A large branch suddenly sways deep in the bushes. You listen with bated breath, but there is nothing else. The sun is definitively setting as the shadows of the trees grow long, and the first snow is already near. Time is it? Oh, holy shit. Enhance. Ah! Ah! That's great. I need to go back in here though. No, not to go there. Shit.
Careful, boy.
Dead man. Are you judgmental, dead man? Those who speak of justice are condescending. They call things violent and inflammatory, then they ask what is to be done if the foolish are misled. But they never admit to not knowing that they would do if they themselves were misled. They are so arrogant that they believe that heaven and earth are populated by fools. Oh, nice. That increases my health. Gotcha. Alright. Shit. Dead man. Imagine dead man. Picture the eyes of a whale. Picture the whiskers of a whale. How about its teeth? How about its fins? How does it spout water? How does it sleep at night? Indeed, we know nothing. No. Come on. Oh no. Alright, Alright. Let's see here. Alright, they started me all a lot of ways back, right? Come on, climb the ladder. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Not sure this is where I want to go.
No hesitation! Shake the medicine.
Alright, that's where that's where I started. Here in a minute, I need to, yeah, it's the next save spot. I need to call it for the stream, and then I'm gonna come back at 6:30 for the podcast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and save here. So yeah, that's it for right now. I'm gonna be playing this again next Friday. At 6:30 here, I'm gonna be recording the latest episode of the Imposter Syndrome podcast live, so feel free to join me. Thank you for joining me. If you did stop by, hope to see you again. Have a good night. Goodbye.